Okay guys, this week we have a segment clean plus jerk plus clean plus jerk, right? So we're essentially doing two clean and jerks, with the first one having a segmented clean, right? These are not touch and go, this is a technical focus, right? So in this cycle, we did this with the snaps last week, we are working on building that pull from the floor, right? So last cycle, if you're doing it with us, we did a lot of block work, we were able to speed, confidence under the bar, and now we're strengthening that pull from the floor. So we're strengthening it with pull work, and now we're strengthening the technique with stuff like this, right? So we're trying to work on proper torso position, proper weight distribution, keeping that bar nice and tight, so good bar path, and then having that ideally translate to the normal tempo clean and jerk that will come second. So focusing on some of the mechanical issues in that first clean and jerk, and then trying to make it nice and smooth in the second clean and jerk. So things we're focusing on here, right? So when I get set up, my weight's mid-foot, chest up, eyes forward, right? As I bring this bar to my knee, right, I'm pushing my knees not only back out of the way of the bar, but I'm also pushing them out, right? This helps also clear our knees out of the way of the bar. If I just keep my knees forward like this, a lot of times, right, I'll put us in a weird like over-hinged position, right? My hips raise faster than my chest does, right? Ideally, my hips and my chest are raising the same rate. So what we're looking at in our torso position is that the torso angle relative to the floor actually doesn't change as I bring that bar to my knee. So watch. I'm here, I bring the bar to my knee. Now look at my torso. See what happened there? Right, so some things are changing down here angle-wise. Obviously, the angle of my knee is changing, so I'm going from this kind of almost squat position to here, right? But if you look at this line, like thinking about drawing a line from my head to my hips, that line, when it meets the floor, the angle is not changing, or not changing very much. So I'm here. So it's not happening as I'm not just rising on my chest, right? This would change the angle. This would open it up. But I'm also, this is a more common error, I'm not allowing my hips to rise too fast, right? A lot of times we become hyper-focused on pulling our knees out of the way of the bar, and those hips shoot up, right? So I'm here, and boom, right? Now I'm too far over the bar. I have to do a lot more work to get this bar back. My weight starts to go a bit more on my toes here. Here, right, angle stays the same. My weight's still mid-foot. I feel very comfortable and confident, ready to finish this movement, right? To pull that bar back to my pockets, weight still mid-foot, and then explode up and pull myself under, right? So those are some keys. It's great too if you want to video or look in a mirror for some of these early warm-up sets just to make sure you're doing things correctly. And that way, as we start to add weight and work the technique at a moderate load, you'll already have kind of greased the groove there, right? So full complex is as follows: segment and clean, and then jerk, and then I would put the bar down and then do normal tempo clean into my jerk. All right, so that's our focus this week. Segment clean, we're pausing at the knee, we're focusing on good mechanics, good torso position, good posture, good weight distribution as far as my weight being mid-foot on the way up, and then finishing the clean with that great clean technique, being fast and being confident under the bar. Let's get after it.